Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest stories. We start with this Barca Athletic left-footed centre-back Mika Marmol. It have just been reported that Gerard Piqué's team by name FC Andorra are interested in signing the Barcelona defensive gem. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about this report, let me that Barcelona are now in a position to sign Bernardo Silva without selling Frankie de Jong. That's interesting, isn't it? We are going to be discussing on that as well. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Barca Athletics left-footed centre-back Mika Marmol has been reported to be on his way out for the longest time. Since the start of the summer, it has been reported that Barca have been looking to loan out a highly rated centre-back. So far, if this transfer window, there have been multiple reports spanning over the course of the break regarding the future of Marmol. However, nothing has come to fruition yet. The player has had many clubs interested in his services. However, one club has stayed constant throughout the window, and that has been FC Andorra, as per report by Albert Roche. FC Andorra are still very interested in the 21-year-old defender. The negotiations are underway, and it's very complicated. The report also states that both the clubs are very optimistic about the deal and will be looking to complete the deal as soon as possible. The player is open to the move, as it has been made clear to the player that he will not be part of the first team. The young defender's removal from the preseason tour to the United States of America amply demonstrated that. Barcelona does not want Marmol to stay with their reserve side and has plans for him to go out on loan and gain first-team soccer experience instead, ensuring that his growth continues at a quick pace. The report have suggested throughout that the Catalans have absolutely no intention of letting the player leave or to be sold, as they still view him as a potential talent for the future. Mika Marmol has been a player that, have been mentioned a lot when it comes to potential Barca B players who could make it to the first team, but from every indication, it is so unlikely, He's a left-footed centre-back, and when we look at the options that we have, most of them are right-footed centre-backs. Umtiti is left-footed, Lenglet was left-footed, but Umtiti is set to leave. Lenglet have already gone to Tottenham Hotspur, but nonetheless, no problem. But there is no chance whatsoever for Mika Marmol. That is why it's so impossible. The player had been dreaming that he would play for the first team, but Barcelona have opted to go for Christensen and also added Jules Koundé to the list. So Mika Marmol is closely linked now with Gerard Piqué's team, one of our other top defenders. Andorra, FC Andorra, I think now they are playing second division in Spain. They were promoted last time out. So from what they are saying, the deal looks like it will materialize. And of course, the player will surely fancy that because he wants to leave the Barca B. He's tired of playing in the Barca Athletic team and he wants to take another step in his career because he knows definitely that a move to the senior setup at FC Barcelona will be so difficult. So Barcelona want to, they want by the loan deal. They don't want a permanent transfer. It's very important that when some of these players that they still have that potential in them, it's good to go but for a loan deal instead, because permanent sale you might just regret it, because maybe you might not be able to bring him back. But for a loan, he can go there and do wonderful stuffs, and maybe he comes back if the coach is interested. So let's see how it goes for Mika Marmol. But as it stands right now, FC Andorra are the favorites to sign him. Definitely, he knows that he has no chance with the senior setup at FC Barcelona. The defensive department is really tied up. Araujo, Koundé, Christensen, Piqué. I mean, it's really tight, and it's difficult to see him make have any chance in that back line. So let's see how it goes in the next couple of weeks when it comes to the future of Mika Marmol. Then on to the next story of discussion. In a recent report, it have offered a detailed update on Barcelona's financial projections ahead of the new season. Experiencing one of the worst financial crises during the start of summer, it appears the club have turned things around brilliantly and are on course to registering a positive outlook for the upcoming 2022-23 campaign. To put things into perspective, Barcelona closed the 2021-22 season with a net profit of just 98 million euros with a negative equity of 353 million euros. However, the projection suggests Barcelona could make up to 1.3 billion euros for the upcoming 2022-23 campaign, about 500 million euros of which have originated through the three economic levers Barcelona utilized during the course of this summer transfer window. Among the 1.3 billion earnings, Barcelona's expenses could stand up to 900 million euros, including a massive 620 million euros in workforce expenses that include player salaries. However, the report suggests Barca have been able to navigate the economic challenges and balance the books ahead of the new season. Indeed, the Liga salary cap, for any team competing in the Spanish top flight is currently 680 million euros, meaning Barca are likely to be cleared due to their workforce expenses of around 620 million euros. So, a major takeaway from these figures is that Barcelona are now self-sufficient and economically healthy. It means that they are now in position to afford the likes of Bernardo Silva without even sanctioning the sale of Frankie de Jong. It is an exciting prospect for Barcelona fans who have already had the chance to rejoice in the arrivals of several key players, star players, over the course of the summer, including Robert Lewandowski and Jules Koundé, among many others. To be honest, this comes as a surprising report. Definitely all summer long, we've been talking about if Bernardo Silva wants to resign, then it must be a case of Frankie de Jong being sold. But now we're getting something different. Of course, trying to, understand how things work for financial fair play. There are a lot of contrasting reports, which I can say I'm confused because what I've just talked about is how the report is trying to say how Barca are currently complying to the financial fair play, but some other reports will be talking about Barca still needing that 100 million euros that they have just sold, that I've just received from the sale of that third economic lever to register players. So it kind of made me wonder, what is the reality of this? I don't know. Bernardo Silva is a player that is no secret that Xavi likes him a lot. President Laporta is a huge admirer of the player and they want him by all means. But it's going to be a very difficult transaction, right? Very difficult as Man City want to keep the player and also have a high transfer fee on him. So let's see how it's going to work out. If Frankie de Jong stays and Barca can register or can sign this man, then it's going to be interesting, but it's going to be risky in the future. Let me be honest. If Barca know what is good for them, they should better balance the books because I don't know, but this thing does not sound good and realistic to me. Keeping Frankie de Jong and still trying to buy Bernardo Silva. Who do you want to play? Who do you want to keep on the bench? So it's just a matter of confusion. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.